Uno, dos, tres.
This was supposed to be the beginning of a new era. Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham, Rodrigo, the most expensive, the most exciting squad of 2025. But instead, Real Madrid fell apart.
Over the top for Rafinha, this could be four. Rafinha over the goalkeeper and unable to clear on the line. Rafinha celebrates.
Martinelli through on goal and the Bernabéu to wrap things up. Arsenal sail through to the semi-final in style.
For Rafinha, Ferran, Rafinha is for Barcelona are running right at Montjuic in the Clásico.
One season of injuries, inconsistent performances, and chaos behind the scenes was all it took to bring Carlo Ancelotti's time to an end at the club. And taking over his place is a man with a different kind of fire. Someone who knows what he's doing. A master tactician, a natural leader, a man born with Real Madrid's DNA running through his veins. And that man is Xabi Alonso. The man that Real Madrid exactly needs. He's here to take over one of the biggest clubs, bringing a new philosophy, a ruthless mentality, and a storm that's about to tear through Europe. And every team should be afraid, because next season, Real Madrid will be a nightmare to face. Xabi Alonso's rise as a manager wasn't always talked about, but when he took charge of Bayer Leverkusen in October 2022, the club was already in crisis. Sitting 17th in the Bundesliga table, where they were dangerously close to relegation. Confidence was shattered, performances were disjointed, and the pressure was mounting with every match. Few believed a turnaround was possible, but Alonso saw things differently. He arrived at the club with a clear vision, a calm presence, and a tactical blueprint that would soon transform Leverkusen from relegation candidates into one of the most exciting teams in Europe. From the very first day, Alonso got to work. He wasn't interested in flashy tactics or making headlines. He focused on the basics: discipline, structure, and a clear way of playing. He built the team step by step, not rushing anything. His philosophy was simple but effective. Stay organized, press with purpose, transition quickly, and work as a unit. Everything had to be done with intention. It was a thoughtful, no-nonsense approach, the same kind of precision and calm authority he showed during his playing days. Over the next 2 seasons, Alonso's vision became a reality. Bayer Leverkusen went from fighting relegation to making history by winning the Bundesliga title without losing a single game. Leverkusen also went on to lift the DFB Pokal and the DFL Super Cup, completing a historic domestic treble, the first in the club's history. And if that wasn't enough, they kept their unbeaten run alive across all competitions, stretching it to 51 matches. Alonso's tactical blueprint was simple: a 3-4-2-1 formation, a smart, adaptable system that balanced structure with freedom. It gave the team fluid movement in attack, rock-solid discipline at the back, and the ability to launch deadly counterattacks in seconds. Players like Granit Xhaka, Jonas Hoffmann, and Alejandro Grimaldo thrived in this setup, each playing a crucial role in bringing Alonso's vision to life on the pitch. As the 2024-25 season came to an end, Alonso announced it would be his final season at Bayer Leverkusen, and his next move was to take over Real Madrid as Carlo Ancelotti steps down after many years of success. If he's leading Real Madrid to success, this is perfect, because not only does he have a vision that'll bring Madrid to where they belong, but he has the club's DNA in him. He spent 5 seasons at the club and knows exactly what it means to wear the badge on that iconic white shirt. As a player, he lifted every major trophy, like the Champions League, La Liga, and the Copa del Rey. He was even mentored by 2 of the best managers in the world, Jose Mourinho and Carlo Ancelotti. From them, he picked up the intensity, the tactics, the leadership, lessons that shaped how he sees the game today. He even played alongside some of the biggest names in football history, like Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Luka Modric, and Iker Casillas. His time at Madrid taught him what the club is really about. At Real Madrid, expectations aren't just high, they're the standard. Winning alone isn't enough. You have to win with style, confidence, and belief. And Alonso didn't just understand that, he lived it. As he gets closer to returning as a coach, it doesn't feel like something new. It feels like coming home. He knows what it means to handle the pressure, the passion, and the responsibility of leading Real Madrid. Because for Xabi Alonso, this isn't just a job, it's who he is. And now he's taking over a team full of talent. A team that isn't just good enough to compete, it's built to win everything. Everyone said the same thing when they signed Mbappe, that this super team will dominate Europe. But with Alonso taking over, I have a strong feeling things will change. The team's already stacked with a bunch of talented players like Jude Bellingham already being one of the best midfielders in the world, Vinicius Jr. being one of the most talented wingers, Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouaméni, a midfield trio built for total control and chaos. They've also got Arda Güler and Endrick, two young players with a ton of potential. They didn't get much playing time last season, but that could change now because Xabi Alonso's great at helping young players grow, and he's not afraid to give them a real chance. And if Kylian Mbappe's there too, then this isn't just a good team, it's a terrifying one, especially because they're interested in signing new players. So far, they've signed Dean Howson from Bournemouth as a centre-back, and they plan on signing more. They're in need of a left-back, and some of their options are Alvaro Carreras, who's currently at Benfica, Alejandro Grimaldo from Bayer Leverkusen, and Miguel Gutierrez from Girona, who was trained in Real Madrid's youth academy. And if they manage to sign some of these players, this time Real Madrid won't just have the stars, they'll have a system, they'll have a plan, and they'll have a coach who truly understands it because he's been there himself. This will be more than a new era. What makes Xabi Alonso so dangerous isn't just the players he has, it's how he uses them. He's not the kind of coach who just hopes the stars will win the game on their own. He gives the team structure, he creates a clear plan, and he helps every player understand exactly what to do, so they all perform better together. Alonso brings balance between attack and defense. He knows when to go forward and when to stay back. His teams don't just play with energy, they play with a plan. With him, Real Madrid won't just wait for special moments to win games. They'll have a clear way of playing, with everyone knowing their role. The midfield will move together, the defense will stay solid, and the attack will be fast and hard to predict. He also brings clarity, a game plan that players believe in. Everyone knows their role, everyone knows what's expected. There's no confusion, no guessing, just a clear idea of how to play and how to win. That kind of clarity builds confidence. It even helps young players grow and gives the experienced ones a structure to lead within. With Alonso, the team plays with purpose, not just reacting, but controlling the game. They're not just hoping for moments of magic, they're creating them through teamwork and strategy. That's what separates good teams from great ones, and that's exactly what Alonso is building. And most importantly, he brings adaptability, the ability to change shape and strategy depending on the opponent, without ever losing control. Whether it's pressing high or sitting deep, playing wide or through the middle, Alonso's teams adjust without falling apart. He reads the game as it happens. If something's not working, he changes it quickly. That kind of flexibility keeps opponents guessing and gives his team the edge. With Alonso, Real Madrid can play fast or slow, aggressive or patient. It's that adaptability that makes his team so hard to beat because no matter who they're facing, they always have a way to respond. With Alonso in charge, Real Madrid won't just wait around for magic to happen. They'll create it on purpose, through smart movement, quick transitions, and players always knowing where to be. He's building a team that presses with energy, defends together, and attacks with real intent. A team that can grind out the tough games and completely take over when the space opens up. This is the next step for Madrid. Not just winning games, but controlling them from start to finish. Ancelotti often counted on individual brilliance to get through tough moments. Alonso still wants that brilliance, but now it'll happen inside a system that brings the best out of everyone. That's the difference. And that's what makes this so exciting. Because Alonso isn't just changing how Madrid plays, he's changing what Madrid is. Xabi Alonso isn't here for a quick fix. He's not just filling a gap, he's a long-term plan. Real Madrid isn't just thinking about next season, they're thinking about the next 10 years. And Alonso is the perfect fit for that future. And let's not forget, before managing Bayer Leverkusen, he was coaching Real Madrid's youth teams. He knows the academy very well. He knows the pipeline. He can spot young talent and turn them into first-team stars, just like how Lamine Yamal came from La Masia and became one of football's best players at just 17 years old. That's a big reason why the club trusts him. He can build now, and he can build for the future. Imagine a Real Madrid that doesn't just buy superstars, but creates them. A club where young players can grow under one of the smartest football minds of his generation. And the best part, Alonso's only 43. He's still young, and he has time to build something special. He could lead this team for many years, building a strong identity, winning trophies, and starting a whole new chapter for Real Madrid. While other big clubs keep changing managers every few years, Madrid might have found something rare. A coach who understands the club's history, knows how to lead right now, and can guide the team into the future. If you think Real Madrid's falling off, you're wrong. With Xabi Alonso as their coach, they're ready to take over Europe. And remember what I said, they're going to succeed. And if they don't, you can call me out in the comments next year. So be ready, Hansi Flick, because Real Madrid isn't just back, they're coming for everything.